Guy from the Vecino's Coffee Guy. Welcome to our cold brew program. We are going to do a typical amount of cold brew that you might make in your home. So I'm going to use the Cold Toddy home apparatus. It comes with a filter, which is a fiber filter, and the bottom has a cork, rubber cork, to allow the grounds and the cold water to steep. It's going to steep for 18 to 24 hours perhaps, and then we pull the cork out of the bottom, and so we'll come back when it's done and show you that. Cold brew is gaining popularity, and you don't have to have even this apparatus, which isn't expensive. You can do it in a jar or a pitcher or any kind of bucket, container, anything you want. The main thing is to wet and saturate the grounds and make sure that they're all extracting evenly. So it doesn't matter what. Now, if you don't have a filter at the bottom and a cork to pull out, you can pour it through some kind of filter or cloth and save the grounds from going in and have cold brew. Why is cold brew important? Well, it's lower acidic. The temperature that extracts the acidic part of the coffee out is hot water. So we're not using hot water. Now, if you think cold brew is a little too mellow and you want to taste, if you're a fan of acidic coffee and you want a little bit of acidic nature in your cold brew, you could start by putting some hot water in and then just a little bit to extract some of that out, and then within a minute or two you can add cold on top, and you can stop the extraction of the acidic part, and you can put room temperature water in. Now, some people like to do their cold brew in the refrigerator. I think we're going to leave it sit out. We'll put a plate over the top, and we'll come back and show you what we have at the end of our cold brew. So what I have here is I have 14 ounces of beans, and I'm going to grind this coffee, and I'm going to grind it a little bit coarser for cold brew. It's going to steep for 18 to 24 hours, and so it doesn't have to be as fine. Plus, the filter will clog up, and it will take a long time to drain the water out of this if it's too fine of grind. So we're going to end up with about 1.5 liters of cold brew. So I've got an empty 2-liter bottle I'm going to put it into, so I can put this in the refrigerator after I make it. So let's grind this coffee. I'm going to dial the grind to a coarser setting than I do for my pour overs. I'm going to put it probably between the French press maybe, and I'm going to dump it in here. I'm going to grind it. I wanted to show you the grind. You can see the particle size. I'm going to take about half of the grounds and put them in here. Now I have filtered water here, and I'm going to saturate the bottom half of the grounds. going to add the rest. And I'm trying to pour it over all the ground so they can be wet. Now it's going to bloom and swell. And I might want to take something and stir this to make sure that all the grounds are evenly wet. It's going to have a crust on the top, of course. I want to break that crush and submerge it. And you'll see the crema, the coffee oils on the top. Okay, tomorrow. Good morning. It's been overnight. We've had sufficient hours for the coffee to be steeping for slow brew. And I've got a larger container, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cork on the bottom, and it's going to drip into here. And it's going to take, you might as well be finding something else to do while it drips out, because the coffee is like a sponge. It will retain some of the water. Okay, after it's done, I'm going to pour it into a 2-liter carbonated water container. Now I can cap this and keep it in the refrigerator until I'm ready to use it. Now remember, this is a concentrate. A concentrate is going to be 3 parts to 1. So to make a regular hot coffee, you'd add hot water to a concentrate. To do an iced latte, a couple ounces in a 12-ounce cup, add milk and syrup, and you're set. So we will do that and show you how to use your cold brew concentrate. Thank you. It's Guy from Vecino's Coffee.